Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean. The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good afternoon, y'all. We're just popping in real quick. It's going to be very short, but I want to at least address it in a manner. We really don't be doing many, new reacts to Rosie. You know, we look at her older videos and we work our way through. However, lately with this whole new romance arc, which Rosie is, she's giving so much personal information out about this person, and at the same time getting mad that people are figuring out who it is. Now, I don't agree with going and annoying this person or their family. Stuff like that is just, it's annoying, honestly. So, respectfully, let's not do any of that. I know you guys aren't the ones. Ugh. Sorry, my throat is I'm still so sick. That's why we're just popping in real quick for this, okay? I did see people were calling this dude's mom, and they figured out who he was, which that's honestly whatever in my opinion. The going IRL, y'all know I don't agree with that. However, I think it would be a little hypocritical of us to have a character like Rosie in Girl World and not treat her really in the same as Amber in this moment. Because if y'all remember back year or plus ago when the whole Abby information came out and whatnot, come to find out that Abby was only 19 years old talking to 33 or 34-year-old Amber. I find that highly inappropriate. I'm sorry, I do. And I will recognize maybe my own personal trauma and whatnot with that comes into play. However, I do think it is inappropriate for someone in their mid-30s to actively be seeking a romantic relationship with someone in such a vulnerable kind of space and time in their life. And I'm not saying that this kid's perfect either. I'm not saying that, okay? He's already been clocked on the feeder sites and shit, so it's like, Rosie, whatever, you do you. I do find it interesting that all of that information was found out that, no, he is actually into feederism, and Rosie, who is so actively against that, is willing to justify anything because he makes her feel good. And I can understand that to a degree, however, I do find it hypocritical. And as well, back on the hypocrite part, I think it would be hypocritical of us not to say that I think it's highly inappropriate, again, that someone in their mid-30s is actively seeking a romantic relationship with someone so young. I mean, it's been narrowed down. He's between the ages of 19, broadly 25. 19 to 25, but I think it's been narrowed down even more, 19 to 21. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, I don't. And I think it's icky. It's icky. And it's weird that she's in this kid's room, in someone else's home, actively live streaming everything. She's just hanging out in the kitchen, filming everything that she does, treating their house just like hers. I don't know. It's weird in my opinion. I think it's very weird. And also, Rosie, I'm going to say this, girl, it makes me worry a little bit for you and your safety as well. I don't think you should be going and just flying all over the country to go meet some dick, all right? But we are going to take a look at some of Rosie's latest, just Instagram stories. The one where she's talking directly with the audience. I don't know. I don't know. I think there are situations where, large age gaps in relationships are fine. For me, personally, I don't think that I would ever be okay with such a large age gap if the other individual wasn't a well-established adult, you know? Shit, I'm almost 30. I could see myself dating someone who's 40 plus. Shit, someone that's got their fucking ish together? Damn. but I could not see that going in the opposite direction, you know? And I just I just find it very odd. I find it very, very odd. And interesting that she's willing to justify like this or that aspect about like how he sexualizes her essentially just because he makes her feel good. I mean, girl, kind of know better than Amber and Emily in that sense. So, but yeah, so that's just that. I mean, y'all, I imagine you guys probably could have expected how I would feel about this. I felt this exact same way about Amber and Abby, although I do think the dynamic is different with them, okay? It's still just odd, in my opinion. What does a 35-year-old woman have in common with a 19-year-old boy? Tell me. Genuinely, I want to know. And sorry, Rosie, don't be throwing no age regression, whatever, trauma bullshit at me, alright? It's weird, dude. It's weird. And Rosie is not infantile, okay? She is not mentally immature in how she kind of like processes things. She knows how to speak about stuff. Like, she has the years of therapy backed up behind the things that she says. A 19-year-old boy isn't going to have that. So you can't tell me that even if she is age regressed, this or that, that she's comparable to a 19-year-old. You can't tell me that. I'm sorry. But that's just me. That's just how I'm feeling about the situation, guys. I didn't really want to do a react to like her whole live stream because honestly, I don't care. But she is a character and we are going to keep discussing these things, as they roll out. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning on in. I didn't even do a proper intro. It is what it is. You hear it. I'm so out of it. But let's see what she's got to say. And she's throwing on this new cool girl personality like, deuces, hiding in my hoodie.
What's up? I'm aware of what's going on. No, I don't want to talk about it. And I don't know.
Now, listen, she does not necessarily give implication that she's okay with the feederism of it all, but she does kind of say, like, I'm just going to be happy and do me.
If I'm going live again until I get back home. I haven't decided yet.
How long are you staying in that poor boy's room? Honestly, I saw the mess she made in there, too. All the makeup everywhere, her spraying herself 50,000 times. Not showered, also, mind you.
But other than that...
Listen, I know she's annoyed, and I do think it was taken a step too far with, like, calling his parents or his mom and whatnot, calling the house. Like, that's too much. However, Rosie was baiting this dude the whole time. And if you don't want certain information, known, don't make it known.
I'm having an amazing time.
Oh, I'm sure.
And, yeah, y'all can keep being insane in internet land. I'm gonna enjoy being with my boyfriend.
Oh? So now they are official. This is her boyfriend. Okay. Rosie, it's weird. It's weird, dude.
Because fuck anybody who's trying to fuck with that and be so heinously evil and malicious. Some of y'all need a fucking hobby that isn't hating fat bitches on the internet. And honest to God, that's all I gotta fucking say.
I'm going to give major side eye to her. I'm going to. Because, Rosie, you should know one of the biggest criticisms that gets thrown at Amber is that she deflects and hides behind her weight. Don't do the same thing.
There's also stuff that the internet doesn't know. I'm obviously frustrated. But I will not be speaking on anything that's been revealed without people's consent.
Well, you revealed a decent amount of it. No one would have even been able to find out who this person was if it wasn't for clues that you gave.
And I'm not speaking to any of it. If I don't stop talking, I'm gonna say shit I'll regret. So, later.
And then she just shared like a bunch of these kind of corny inspirational messages. But like, truthfully, Rosie, do what you do. If you're dating this guy and he's like into feeder shit, that's your prerogative, girl. I really don't give a fuck. Just like I don't care if Amber wants to waste her time with Emily. However, the age thing I do find very weird. And we're going to talk about it. Sorry, girl. You shouldn't have gave so many hints as to who this person was. I ain't going to share that information. Like I said, I think it's a step too far. It's just like, but the only reason that people felt the need to figure out who this person was because Rosie decided to explicitly go live from his bedroom. And sorry, but the decor that we saw in there, it's just like, what's the word? Sorry. Glaringly obvious. There is such a huge age gap. And like, God, dude, I would, sorry, like, I'd feel so weird as this kid's mother that, like, my 19-year-old, even 20, 21, like, to be honest, I don't know why you would want to be over the age of 21 and date someone under 21 because of that hard, like, barrier with a lot of things. Like, you can't go out to a bar together. You can't go grab drinks together, blah blah blah. Like, it's annoying. What does Rosie want from a 19-year-old? She's in her 30s. It's just weird to me, dude. Sorry, but I do. I find it weird. Anyways, y'all, I don't want this to be a long one. We're just popping in. I really do appreciate you guys, all your well wishes. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, taking care of yourselves. Been seeing like weather everywhere, really. Storms. It's just crazy right now. So, guys, please stay safe. Just keep an eye out, you know. There's also been a lot going on recently up in Vermont involving ice. And I know that some of you guys are Vermont listeners, some of y'all are Missouri listeners, and there's just like such a kind of attack right now on blue states. So just please, if you are going out to actively protest, please stay safe, you guys. Look out for everyone around you. Keep your eyes and ears open, okay? And just listen to community organizers and organizers of these events and everything. Listen to them, follow their directions, and just stay safe out there, guys, all right? Thank you so much for tuning on in, y'all. I hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful start to their week once again. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become a and I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care.